Good morning, math class. Welcome to math on Friday, April 3rd. I hope you're all having a good day and that you're ready to learn a little bit and show me what you've learned. So, first off, a couple jokes. Friday, double the jokes. Let's see. First one. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? Boomerang that you throw. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? Well, it's just called a stick. It's just a piece of wood that flies, so it's just a stick. Anyway, second joke, maybe a little bit better. Let's see. What was I gonna go with today? What was that, Charlie? Charlie was trying to tell me one, but I don't think he remembered it. Okay, now I remember. What time do ducks wake up? I know we've been waking up a little bit later, probably, since we've been home, but what time do ducks wake up? Oh, you give up? Well, ducks wake up at the quack of dawn. All right. Anyway, on to today's lesson. So we've been working recently in school, we worked a lot on paychecks. So today you're going to show me what you know and what you've learned about paychecks. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your Google Classroom and well, I'm going to post in a second. First, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Here is your quiz. Okay, you're each going to have a copy of this quiz. It should say Paychecks Quiz 2. Now read this instruction right here. You may use a calculator on any part of this quiz. Okay, may, very important word. You are allowed to use a calculator. So use a calculator if you want. The first part is just multiple choice. It is just questions about from our definitions. So you should be able to do those. The next part, I've posted a paycheck here, and you're going to answer questions that are associated with the paycheck, such as when is the pay period or pay record. So you would look for that information somewhere in this part, this paycheck, and you try to find where it says. So if I asked you if it's not on here, but if one of the questions was, what is the employee ID? I would go find where it says employee ID, which is right here, and then I would look at the number below it, which would be 163. So that's not a question on there, I'm just giving you an example. So numbers 11 through 19, you refer to this paycheck. Then as we move on, down here is when you'll start to use a calculator if you want. So this schedule here is an example of a work schedule that we worked on earlier in the year. You're going to refer to the schedule when answering these questions. So a lot of these are two-part questions. So it says, how many hours did Tim work on Wednesday? So you would find Tim and Wednesday and look at the hours, and you'd have to count up how many hours did he work. And then it says, if Tim earns $8.50 per hour, how much money does he make on Wednesday? Now remember, up here we put a reminder. A reminder that money earned equals rate times hours. So once we find out the number of hours, we just multiply the hours times the rate, or the rate times the hours. It'll give you the same answer. Okay, you can use a calculator for that. So you're going to answer that. Then 21 also has to do with this chart up here. Now, 22, 20, and 23. These questions are word problems. They're not referring to that chart anymore. So you're just answering the word problems. So Samantha works for 6 hours on Tuesday. Her rate is $11.50 per hour. How much money does she make on Tuesday? Pretty straightforward. The next one is a two-part question. Katie worked for 5 hours on Monday, 4 hours on Thursday, 6 hours on Friday, and 8 hours on Saturday last week. How many hours did she work in total? So you're going to have to first find how many hours she worked. And that says her rate for part B, her rate is $15.25 per hour. How much money did she make combined for the whole week last week? Okay? So use the information and answer the questions as best you can. So that is your quiz. It's not too long. You should be able to complete it in a decent amount of time. So when you go to your classroom, I'm making a copy for all of you. So you make a copy for each student. That means every one of you is going to get a copy of this quiz, and you are going to complete your copy. When you complete it, I will get the information, okay? It's going to be sent to me, or I can see it already. So all you have to do is you can do the work. If you want to print it out and send me a picture as a PDF, that's okay. If you want to print it out and do the work and then type it in later, that's okay. Whatever works best for you. As long as I somehow get the quiz back. You can do it right on the computer, or you can do it, print it out, and take a picture of your answers. It's your choice. Or you can do the work on the side and then type your answers into the doc. Okay? If you need help, please reach out to me or Miss Cafone or Miss D, and we'll set up a time that maybe we can meet with you during the day to help you finish any issues you're having. So once again, you can email myself or Miss Cafone or Miss D, and we can set something up. So those are your instructions. Good luck with everything. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. I'll give you a quick Charles goodbye. He knows you're coming. Do you know we're coming? Look at that tail wagging. Oh, he wants a belly rub. He wants a belly rub. Charles! Charles says, happy weekend, everybody. All right. All right, everybody. Good to see you. So long.